You play with them balls like it's FIFA.
Hello everybody. In today's video, let's talk about skinning. Everybody loves skins. And honestly, I think that skinning is a lot more useful than mapping, at least at the very entry level where you have no idea what you're doing. Like with absolutely no editing knowledge, you can change things like the background, the pause, and the veil. The most useful thing you can do in mapping with absolutely no skill at all is making a spinner marathon. Anyways, let's talk about becoming a skinner. There is an iceberg in becoming a skinner, and let's talk about each level. Let's start. Level 1! At this point, you have no idea what you're doing, and I didn't know I was doing either. The very first time I opened Photoshop was when I wanted to make a skin, and I didn't know where the text tool was, so I went to write my name on some existing score bar with the brush tool in red. Yes. I said to myself, I'm never gonna skin ever again. This is actually my first ever skin I made. I actually thought I was amazing for changing the opacity of the hit circle. Yes. I mean, okay, maybe when you start you don't know anything about Photoshop, but don't let that discourage you. I mean, anyone can become a good skinner, unless you're this guy. So the process of becoming a skinner in Osu is very simple. You open up Photoshop, and let's start making a skin. Alright, now we test it in Osu. This looks horrible. Okay, so, back to the drawing board. Now, after 3 hours of fixing the skin, now we're done. Then hate it immediately. Okay, so another tip in skinning is if you have a tablet, don't use it. If you do use it, well, actually, never mind. Let me just show you. So, I'll just show you guys how it looks like if I draw. So, what we're gonna do is that we're just going to draw a hit circle and
Hit or miss, I guess they never miss, huh? You got a boyfriend, I bet he doesn't kiss ya. He gon' find another girl and he won't miss ya. He gon' skirt and hit the dab like Wiz Khalifa.
I'm going to hell. Level 2!
Okay, at this point you're pretty good at making skins. You have some nice solid ideas and your execution is alright. You'd be quite an enthusiast and you'd be following the channel Skinhouse. In fact, you might even be part of their staff team or applying to join it.
Unless your name's Emmanuel Alcon.
At level 2, you start a ton of skin projects and never finish them.
Level 3!
Okay, at this point, you are a very popular skinner. Everyone uses your skin elements. The top players use it, you use it, your mom uses it, everyone uses it. Not your skin, but at least some part of the skin. What's the point? I mean, like, nobody knows that you made it. I mean, just look at this. I mean, okay, look at this spinner. Who made it? What? Whose skin is this? It's Rafis' skin. Yeah, it's obviously Rafis' skin. Level 4! Now you've reached the part where you literally try to break the game. When I mean break the game, as in you start using skin elements for things that they're not supposed to be used for. For example, this is quite popular right now in skinning, and it's changing the top ranking bar of the song select. And other things like adding the girl at the side of the screen, changing the logo, and etc. To reach this point, it means that you're a really good skinner. Like, you are able to think innovatively, to use things that are not supposed to be used in the way it's used. I've done a couple of experiments myself, and one of them is changing the ranking panel each time you get a different score. So like, if you get an S, you get this panel, if you get an A, you get this panel, if you get a B, you get this panel, and etc. And I have another experiment that I'm thinking of trying out, and I kind of tested it out like this. Yes. If you're kind of familiar with skinning, you should know that the score bar in Osu is anchored at this coordinates. So the thing is, if you want the health bar to be slightly higher above, that's not possible. And what I want to do, I want to make the entire top of your screen the score bar. But I don't want the space on the top. So I want it to be this glowing color doing it. So let's open up Photoshop and let's get going. I'm not really sure what I'm doing, but hey, if you are able to do these things, you are pretty goddamn amazing. I'm not talking about if you start making the ranking panels after you see someone else make it. I mean, like, come up with these yourself. It means that you have a really good grasp of how skins work and have the creativity, and you are innovative enough to figure out what to do with them. Level 5. Okay, at this point, you are literally breaking the game. Yes, breaking the game. Remember how you're using skin elements for points that are not what it's supposed to be? Yeah, you do this except for gameplay, and to the point that it actually makes gameplay easier. It's probably cheating, but apparently it's not, because I mean everyone can use a skin, so... Let me give a couple of examples. I have not come up with this myself ever. I don't think I ever will. You must be insane to be able to come up with these. Example 1. Tyko Mania! If you play Mania, and you want to play Tyko, but you don't want to train Tyko at all, you got the Tyko Mania skin! It now literally converts Tyko into 2 keys. This is cheating, but no, it's not. I mean, as much as it makes it easier to read, it doesn't take away any alternating problems. I mean, it's not cheating until you start dual screening, I guess. But yeah, the person who made this is pure genius. And yeah, how did they even come up with that? On to our next example. Easy skin exploit! Okay, so in this one, it's quite smart actually. I've always known that the hit circle overlay element could be animated, but at the time when I knew, which was 3 years ago, I didn't really see a point in animating them, because I mean, if I want to animate my hit circles, I want to animate the color inside as well, not just the border. But someone has actually managed to make it into an easy exploit. So basically what they do is that they made the entire hit circle just a hit circle overlay and made it transparent for the first few frames. So the game basically looks like this. So it takes away the complete difficulty of easy, because the circles don't appear at once, they appear later, like a later approach rate. It feels like hacking, but it's probably not hacking, because I mean, it's not that easy to use, and it doesn't work when you use hidden, so yeah. And now for our last example. CTB! Easy exploit again. Okay, so this one is kind of not really a skin exploit, but kind of a skin exploit at the same time. So basically what you do is take any element on the top part of the gameplay screen, make it a giant black file, and it just covers half of the screen. So when you play easy on Catch the Beat, it makes everything easier to read because you're not looking at everything on the screen. It's almost playing it like it's normal. I don't know if it's a hack or not, but I mean, even then, if it's using a skin as hacking, you can literally paste a piece of paper on your screen while playing easy on Catch the Beat, and no one will be able to find out until you make a live play. So yeah, and that's the couple of examples I have. If you're able to come up with this, please let me know. You are amazing. And other more lesser known things, like for example 404 aim not found skin. It's basically a skin with lowered gamma. I mean, I don't really consider it as anything, it's just what it is. I mean, Roadhog skin is also like that, Roadhog 5 I think. Well, gamma is allowed, I guess changing skin is also allowed, so that's basically it for the video. All the best to your skinning journey. I hope you reach the very last level and you descend into complete skin hell. Thanks for watching, and thanks for everyone who has helped me with this video. This is probably the highest effort video I've made so far. So leave a like and tell me what you think about skin exploits, or what's your current favorite skin that you like to use. Thanks for watching.